Okay, and welcome to the existing network drone script. This is a fantastic one, especially if you're just starting out and you haven't got the network of people that you've already spoken to and you understand their pain and their business goals, and you can go back and use the 9-word email that I showed in the last video. But everyone can do this. It's not just fresh starters out. So the existing network script is, when do you use it? So when you've a network of contacts that you haven't spoken to yet about your consulting business. So this can be anything. It could be people that you have met with at seminars, worked with at conferences. That's what generally springs to mind. So start writing those out, start making a list of these people. But it can be far back. It'd be people that you worked with in another consulting business, if you worked for one of the large consulting companies, people you worked with there, suppliers of previous businesses. It could be obviously your old university alumni. People you played rugby with, people you played football with, people you know from down the pub, people that you grew up with and you were in school with, friends of the family. So it's everyone who you think might be a viable prospect who could utilize the services of your business consulting. Draw that list. Draw it up. So why it works. So one is, look, you've never contacted these people before. Generally, most people believe that they have to go outside of their network and go cold and contact people cold, especially if you're starting up. There's this fear of putting yourself out there. So it's very rare that most of the consultants I engage with have done this. So tap into an already warm network. Look, they already have a connection with you. They already trust you. So how do you do it? So go through your database and build your list. So that could be going back through your phone. So go back through your phone, and generally if you're going to do it via phone and you've got their mobile number, write your script, write it in notes. Say if you're Apple, write it in their notepad and copy it, so you can just copy and paste it, and you'll see how simple it is. And then you've got people outside of that, so it could be LinkedIn, so it could be sending a direct message. If you're utilizing the tools that I show you in week 2 about launching your LinkedIn lead avalanche, then no, you can use those tools to send direct messages as well. So depending on how well you can filter those down, people that you were in university with, people that you shared a job with, you can separate out separate lists of that and get to automatically send this out to you. Facebook Messenger, if they're decent contacts. And then lastly, email. So I kind of do it in that order. Actually, I'd probably do text, Facebook Messenger, then LinkedIn, and then email. So the script, God, this is a tough script. You're going to be there ages writing it. So if it was an email, so it's their name, ... Hi name, I was thinking about you earlier because I have an idea that could, and then result in pain removal or bring them a business goal. So remember, way back in week 1, we were talking about, what sets you up as a consultant, and that's your credibility. It's the idea, it's the process you have, it's the insight, it's maybe your contrarian point of view, it's being able to identify easily breakages in someone else's business and showing them a clear pathway to how they could achieve that result. Whatever that is, by now you should have a clear idea of what you can be taking to someone and talk to them about. So some examples about that. So I was thinking about you earlier because I have an idea that can help you win 5 new consulting clients. Obviously a very good one for me. I was thinking about you earlier because I have an idea that could help you reduce your staff churn. I was thinking about you earlier because I have an idea that could help you increase the success of your new product launches. Sound familiar? Because you've seen these before in the previous script. So all you're doing is just changing the front part of the sentence. So what is your result or pain removal? Here's how you do it. If you want to, you can add on a call to action at the end, but I would test it just like that. Literally send your text message out. I was thinking about you earlier because I have an idea that can help you increase the success of your new product launches, ... Or whatever the result is that they're looking to achieve or the pain they're looking to get away from. And leave it like that, because remember from the LinkedIn conversation thread, it is a conversation. You're looking for someone to come back to you to engage in a conversation. If you want, you can add on top of that. Let's jump on a quick call later this week and we can run through it. I would leave that, if you can, maybe for the second, if you're confident of doing that. So they're going to reply back with a question. And generally, what's that question going to be? It's going to be something like, what's the idea? Or what is it? Something to that effect. So then you can very simply you take that as the invitation. So let's jump on a quick call later this week and we can run through it. If it's someone in your network, that should be more than enough there. You shouldn't have to go into a situation or problem question. So, are you still doing X, Y, Z? Or have you got issues around doing that? If it's someone in your existing network, jump straight into the call. Hey, let's just jump on a quick call later this week and we can run through it. After that, set up the call. Don't complicate it. And then in that call, use the same SPR formulas you developed in your LinkedIn scripts. Perfect. I want to see you doing this. You should be everyone should have the ability to send out 50 to 100 of these with their past network. No excuses. From that, there should be enough to get you 5 new clients from that alone. Let me know how you get on with that one.